Law Simplified with Justice, the new informative, educative, and thought-provoking program is what you need to keep abreast with law and politics. This exciting and truly refreshing program is anchored by Justice Maduforo, a solicitor.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a soul-searching discussion here with my colleague. We've been dissecting sole responsibility under the individual rule, those under 18 and those above 18 years of age as well.
Law Simplified with Justice understands that law is a powerful driver to human behavior. It is therefore poised to simplify the law and get you to take action.
We'll bring it to your doorstep and simplify it the way that you will understand.
Contact Justice by calling 07931 727 597 or email lawsimplifiedwithjustice@yahoo.co.uk. Law Simplified with Justice, bringing the best to the audience.
When the 7-year rule concession was abolished, they introduced what they call human right aspect, which obviously, just like you mentioned, is a circumstance where your human rights can be taken into account, including the length of time you've been in this country, the circumstances surrounding yourself and your child, perhaps they're in school, perhaps they established themselves, perhaps they're doing so many things in the community. And if that is taken into account, they will obviously make application.
Right.
But it is not automatic, just like under the 7-year concession, which is to say, this is what the law says, and stick to it.
Right, that has changed. As you rightly, Mr. Okeke has already pointed out, one door closes, one door opens. The humanitarian aspect will be dealt with. But what Sarah was saying, question she asked, I think she was saying about 3 years, and I think that 3 years she's talking about might be that she, I don't know the route how she got 3 years, but if it's discretionary leave to remain, obviously she can't apply for indefinite leave to remain. If it's other through a spouse, obviously that makes, clocks up at 3 years to enable her to make such application. But other than that, I can't think of any other 3 years where one can be eligible to make the application. Can you think of one?
But certainly, and that's why it's not good to assume. Assumption is very bad.
Absolutely.
I always say that law is not mathematics. It depends on individual circumstances.
Definitely.
That is why, Sarah, I have to advise you, seek professional legal advice so that we can sit down with you one-to-one, understand your personal circumstances, understand, just like my colleague asked, how do you get that? Because it makes a great difference as to how you'll be able to get
I'll come back to that. We don't have much time. Oluti from London. Hello, Oluti.
Hello.
Hi. Welcome to the program. Straight to the question, please.
Okay. I just wanted to ask a question regarding to what you supposed are saying over there. There's a case today of a fast track that is going on in university. So I'm on holiday. So instead of going to the admin the house, I have to join the fast track to keep myself busy. So in the course of that, a guy was telling me that they're refusing to
Oluti, sorry, we may have to cut you short. I can't really pick up what you're saying. I think it's a bad line. Can you call that number back again? I think I may be able to hear you much better. But thank you for calling. But if you can't get through, please, the number on the screen, call me after this show, and I'll be able to have much more time to discuss that. So we've been talking about these indefinite leave to remain, and we've talked quite great length about the root eligibility, status, what you can benefit from it, how you can lose it, how you can gain it, which ways that you can, there are quite a lot of them that are inclusive there. And we talked about all those who are eligible to that. Now, questions that people normally ask is that if someone on indefinite leave to remain obviously has the right now to extend that status to somebody else as well. How will this person who has this status of indefinite leave to remain extended, and what would be the position of the family member, for instance, a husband or wife, or children? What would be the status, especially not the children now, because that is clearly where we're heading to. What would be the status of any person over the age of 18 years coming to join this person who has indefinite leave to remain? Because what would be the status? Would the person assume that status of indefinite leave to remain, or would the person be given a different status altogether?
Indeed, it depends on that person who is coming in to join the person who has permanent residence.
Right.
Assuming that, obviously, someone who has permanent residence, remember what I said, it is a very prestigious position to have. It is a very prestigious thing to have the right to have that indefinite or settlement to be in UK, because there is something like you are in the same shoulder with
Right.
British citizens.
What would that person be when he now acquired the British citizenship? He probably was going to go to the moon.
Yeah, well, you're on the moon, you're on the way to it. And the answer to that is assuming that obviously you have permanent resident or settlement in the UK and they want to bring your spouse to come and join you, so from overseas, obviously, under that rule, you will allow you to bring your spouse and the spouse will come in and given the 2 years probation period. So to come in and then stay on that probation period and to see whether it works out.
To see, well, obviously, to see whether that is, still going to last.
That's it. And
right.
That's what it is, 2 years.
Right.
Thereafter.
And also, let me quickly point that out because I think we're almost running out of time. And let me quickly point out, still on what you're saying now, in terms of now, a person who has indefinite leave to remain, can he bring in a child or his own child who is abroad, who lives abroad? Can the person now invite this child to come into the United Kingdom with that status?
Yes, you can actually apply for your dependent who lives overseas to come to UK and settle with you.
Right.
So, and then it's a prestigious position.
Right.
Take it from me. Yeah. That's not easy. Yeah. You have to be proud to have such position.
Mr. Keke is quite much emphatic about the prestigiousness of this status. It is actually a good thing to know that you have come to the extent whereby you're no longer free from the incumbents of the procedures and the laws of the United Kingdom. Now, obviously, saying on that, a person with that status, will he be considered to still be under the immigration rules? Will he still be on immigration control? Because they use this word, on immigration control.
Well, strictly speaking, you're not under immigration control because you are allowed to go in and come back. But you are, in a way, because if you go overseas and spend more than 2 years, perhaps in your country, that's it. He lost it.
You may lose that. So that means it's still under immigration control.
Well, in a way.
Right. We'll discuss that later on. And you see, ladies and gentlemen, so we've been discussing this. We've streamlined so many aspects here. It is a prestigious status, and I'm sure viewers want to acquire that. That is why this program has been designed to simplify this for you. Give us a call 07931727597 for this program. And also you can email us lawsimplifiedwithjustice@yahoo.co.uk and ask us for your questions and your comments. We'll be happy to take that and give you probably a very well-tailored advice. And it's been a privilege discussing this topic with Mr. Sam Okeke Ewo, and his immense contribution is very much appreciated. Thank you, Mr. Sam, for coming on the show.
Thank you very much. And I'm glad to be here, and I do hope that I have an opportunity again.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for that. Our time is almost running down now, so we got the producers telling me to round up. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for being on the show. I remain Justice Maduforo on the show, and I'll continue to be here next time. Keep it locked on this same channel, this same program, Law Simplified with Justice, and do have a wonderful, pleasant day, and God bless you as you continue to live in the light of the Word. Thank you so much, and please tune in next time on this program, Law Simplified with Justice, Sky Channel 596, on this same channel 596. Justice my name, and I want to tell you, you are specially made, and you can achieve what you want to do. Follow the right channel, give us a call, and we'll advise you. Good night.
Law Simplified with Justice, the new informative, educative, and thought-provoking program is what you need to keep abreast with law and politics. This exciting and truly refreshing program is anchored by Justice Maduforo, a solicitor.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a soul-searching discussion here with my colleague. We've been dissecting sole responsibility under the immigration rule, those under 18 and those above 18 years of age as well.
Law Simplified with Justice understands that law is a powerful driver to human behavior. It is therefore poised to simplify the law and get you to take action.
Bring it to your doorstep and simplify it the way that you will understand.
Contact Justice by calling 07931 727 597 or email lawsimplifiedwithjustice@yahoo.co.uk. Law Simplified with Justice, bringing the best to the audience.